Righto team, welcome back to the On Throttle channel. My name's Matt, this is my channel, hello. This is the Moto Morini X-Cape. So this is Italian design, Chinese made adventure bike. It is learner approved here in New Zealand. And these are 5 things that I think are absolutely awesome about this bike. So let's dig into it. Righto, so kicking things off, it is these bad boys, Brembo brakes. So you do get Brembos on some learner approved machines, though it isn't really that common. And more importantly, these brakes have switchable ABS, which if you're into adventure riding, that is definitely something that should be on your list. This is currently the only bike in the learner approved class that is a 650cc twin that you can switch the ABS off with. So that makes it so that you can lock up that rear wheel if needed, or you can just do skids and have some fun. It's a good bit of tech to have, and it helps you out. Next up on my list is the 7-inch TFT display. So again, in the 650 or 500 class, this is currently the only bike with a TFT. That means you get a few other bits and bobs that come along with it, apart from the fact that it looks really, really cool. So you have phone connectivity, so you can control your phone answering, control your music. You can connect your headset intercom to the bike as well, and everything just seamlessly works together. It's a really, really nice feature. It looks great. Only a couple of things that I'd like to see changed on it in the future. One is if Moto Morini could adapt it to have the range to empty display always, like on the Save Mesos, that'd be ace. Other than that, it's a pretty awesome display and it's really intuitive. Next up is another thing. This bike is a pretty much only bike in class. It has fully adjustable suspension front and rear. So you've got Marzocchi forks up the front with compression and rebound dampening adjustment. You've also got a nice monoshock at the rear. You can adjust it easily. They're a nice feature to have. Yes, this bike doesn't have huge amounts of travel like a Tenere 700, but a Tenere 700 is not a learner approved bike. Neither is an Aprilia Tyre. This is learner approved, meaning you can go out, get your learner license and immediately hop on one of these. Speaking of hopping on, the seat's pretty comfortable, but that's not my favorite feature about the seat. It is these lower hanging cushioning pads. So you stand up on the bike, you lock your knees in, and you've got immediate cushioning. And can't really think of any other adventure bike that is so well set up for you to stand up and get into that locked in position. Quick thing along those lines as well, the foot pegs, yes, I've got the really large foot peg rubbers in there at the moment. Pull the foot peg rubbers out and you've actually got a really nice foot peg there, which is a nice surprise really on one of these bikes. Most of the 650cc adventure twins or the 500cc versions as well, they have really piddly road focused foot pegs, where the Moto Morini has a decent sized platform there that'll easily get you through your early days of adventure riding. Righto, last thing that I really dig about this bike is its wheel and tyres. So the wheels are a 19 and 17 inch wheel set. That's really good for in the middle of the road, do a bit of everything riding. The tyres, factory, they're Pirelli Scorpion Rally STRs. They're a good sort of, let's call it an 80-20 tyre. They'll get you out and about, they'll help you start your adventure riding career, and if you like to do, well, if you find you want to do more road oriented riding, there are plenty of options in the sizing this bike comes in. Or if you want to do more aggressive riding, there are a few options from Mitas and Motos that will get you off the beaten track further. The last thing I love about these wheels is another thing that this is the only bike in the class to have, and that is tyre pressure monitoring systems. So basically you've got a little sensor inside the wheel here, tells the bike through the TFT what the tyre pressure is. So if you're riding around and you go, that feels a bit squidgy, you literally can, as you're riding along, go into the TFT and see what your tyre pressures are. Or if in the case of getting a flat, it will pop up straight away on the dash and let you know, so you can then plug it and carry on your way. Definite plus over bikes with tubes, and really, really nice on a bike that is under $16,000 brand new. So those are the 5 things plus a bonus that I really love about this bike so far. I have this bike until the end of winter, early spring. We'll see how we go, and There's plenty more to do with it. If there's anything in particular that you'd like me to cover while I've got the Moto Morini X-Cape in the garage, please let me know in the comments below. Until the next video, I've been Matt, you've been watching On Throttle. Keep the rubber side down, I'll see you on the next video.